Peace, peace, everybody. We in the building. What's going on, Shirley? Late night crew in the building. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, DJ Moss? Messing around in the studio. We up late night. Late night after party. Everything included. What's going on, Sam I Am? Peace, everybody. It's Player Talk Radio. We in the building. Got a great show for you guys tonight. Let's start tonight's show. Let's go.
Welcome to Player Talk Radio.
Hey, yeah.
With DJ Kuda, the hottest DJ in the manosphere. Let's get it.
Not you born hustler, nigga, stunning is my strong suit. Flexing with 100 cash, look at what these songs do. Can't stand the baller, baby, I do what I want to. I be with some steppers, I don't care about what you gon' do. Wear shit like the Warriors, all my niggas gon' shoot. He gon' have to take a loss, so my niggas gon' too. I know a bad bitch and I'm who she belongs to.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere.
These my favorite pal. Got a lot to lose, still can't be scared to take it down. I was in them slums, shit get dreadful like some Haitian hell. I come from that zoo, it's just Cobras, pigs, and nature now. 1300 block a bitch, I call my last cases there. Ain't no second chances in this shit, so we can't play it fair. Fold them line shit like a barber, Glock knock off his facial hair. Caught him locking in his whip, they trying to find his face and now. Look how about he stay on go, bitch, all he know is green light. Let off shots with accuracy, show them what that beam like. Posted by that liquor store, was selling what the fiends like. Used to wake up in low income, now I live a dream life. Not you born hustler, nigga, stunning is my strong suit. Flexing with 100 cash, look at what these songs do. Can't stand the baller, baby, I do what I want to. I be with some steppers, I don't care about what you gon' do. Wear shit like the Warriors, all my niggas gon' shoot. He gon' have to take a loss, so my niggas gon' too. I know a bad bitch and I'm who she belong to. I just picked the Cuban up from wifey, bitch, these stones new.
Bear me like a pharaoh with this money and my go-to. Keep a shooter and then try to rob me, this the wrong tune. I hit Johnny Dang and mix the diamonds with the go-to. That effing sing a song like it's the leader of a soul group. Don't come around here like we friends, you know I don't know you. You know I got demons, allow me to show you. Lately I've been on the road, show after show. I know I'm making all the ops mad back home. Been a while since I had to dial from a trap phone. See you later, alligator, quite a while, crocodile, we gone. Pray to God that my money stay long. Also praying for good aim when the devil try to go.
Not you born hustler, nigga, stunning is my strong suit. Flexing with 100 cash, look at what these songs do. Can't stand the baller, baby, I do what I want to. I be with some steppers, I don't care about what you gon' do. Wear shit like the Warriors, all my niggas gon' shoot. He gon' have to take a loss, so my niggas gon' too. I know a bad bitch and I'm who she belong to. I just picked the Cuban up from wifey, bitch, these stones new.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere.
Let's go.
DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
So which one of you niggas was eating ass?
We up. We in the building. It's the after party. Is DJ Kuda right back at the helm of today's show. Good morning to everybody. Good night to some. Got some great topics to cover on tonight's show. Hopefully you guys are in attendance. Make sure you like and share the stream. I am shadow banned, so some of you guys might not see tonight's show until tomorrow. And I'm cool with that. We're gonna get into the mix. We're going to start tonight's show. It's Player Talk Radio. We in the building. It's DJ Kuda right back at the helm of today's show. I'm your gracious host. I am at your service. Let's go.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere. Let's go. DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
Kuda, we come over here to give you some Kuda, we come over here to give you some relief, bro. We don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about having fun.
Yo, those dope boy Air Forces was nice, AM.
Hey, no, it wasn't not bad. Jessica said, no, you gonna lose. You gonna lose, Angry Man. Hold on, brother. Look.
Good throwback hustle. The fuck out of here.
Left me when it started fucking with the other nigga. Now I'm big tab. I don't fuck with none of these bitches no more.
That's what.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
Hello?
Hello? Is your mom home?
Who's this?
This is Greg.
Hold on, let me go get her.
Oh, no, don't go get her. Don't go get her.
What you mean?
I just wanted to know, is your mom home?
Okay, she's here.
Where is she right now?
She's in the back room.
Oh, okay, just leave her back there. Damn, what's your name?
Taisha.
Damn, Taisha, that's a nice name, huh? What you doing, Taisha?
Nah, just chilling.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to do tonight, huh? You just chilling?
Yeah.
Ain't got none of them little boys calling you or nothing right now, huh?
Nah, I'm cool. I'm just chilling. What's up?
You must be shy or something. They're not calling you right now. You sound like you should be having a whole bunch of guys calling you right now.
No, I don't go like that.
Taisha, how old are you?
I'm 19.
19? Damn, girl, you sound mature for your age.
You think so?
Yeah, listen to how you sound, man. I just wanted to know one thing, Taisha. Can you do me a big favor?
What's that?
I said, Taisha, can you do me one big favor?
I said, what's that?
Can you stick your finger in your booty?
Can I do what?
I said, can you stick your big finger in your booty for me?
You can't be serious.
Taisha, don't get wild, girl. Just listen. I mean, the reason I'm saying this is because I think you might like that.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, you never stuck your finger in your booty for a man before.
I never stuck my finger in my booty before at all.
Girl, thank you, girl. Sprinkle.
Man, you ought to get that feeling. You'll like that shit.
You think so?
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna call you back here a little bit later. Don't tell your mom I called.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
They say I'm crazy, the way you got me open, baby. Ooh. They say I'm bugging, the way I'm time sweating your loving. Ooh. They all sit and wonder why this feeling I cannot hide. It ain't a question of pride. Ooh. It's love,
Damn, Kuda. Why you do him like that, baby?
They say I'm tripping, the way you got my whole life flipping. Ooh. They say I'm losing it, just can't seem to keep my grip, baby. We all cry when we feel pain, when love is gone, we're not the same. It ain't a question of race. It's love. It's
Okay, and it's DJ Kuda. I want to say something with you and Titus here.
They all sit and wonder why this feeling I cannot hide. It ain't a question of pride. It's love. It's love.
Shout out to Bullet Scotty. Underrated in the building. Tack Man in the building. Shouts to James the Sandman. Shouts to Rissa Rose.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
Snoop shit, come on baby boo, you got to get into it. Going forward to play with the cool wit. Yeah, you know I'm always on that cool shit. Walk to it, do it how you do it. Have a glass, let me put you in the mood it. Little cutie, looking like a student. Long hair with your big fat booty. Back in the days you was the girl I went to school with. Had to tell your mom or sister to cool it. The girl wanna do it, I just might do it. Hit her off with some pimp fluid. Mommy don't worry, I won't abuse it. Hurry up and finish so you can watch Clueless. I laugh at these niggas when they ask who do this, but everybody know who girl that you is. Beautiful.
Okay, and it's DJ Kuda.
When I see my baby boo shit, I get foolish. Smack a nigga that tries to pursue it. Homeboy, she taking, just move it. I asked you nicely, don't make the dog lose it. We just blow throw and keep the flow moving. In a 6'4", me and baby boo cruising. Body wagging, teary, blueing. Had him hydraulic squeaking when we screwing. Now she's yelling, hollering out, snooping, hooting, hollering, hooting. Black and beautiful, you the one I'm choosing. Hair long and black and curly like a Cuban. Keep grooving, that's what we doing, and we gon' be together until your mom's moving. what I'm groomed in. You got my pictures on the wall in your room, and girls be complaining, you keep me booming. But girls like that wanna listen to Pat Boone. You's a college girl, but that don't stop you from doing. Come and see the dog in the hood near you, and you don't ask why I roll with a crew when twist up my fingers and wear dark blue. And on the east side, that's the crew I choose. Nothing I do is new to you. I smack up the world if they rude to you. Cause baby girl, you're so beautiful.
Oh yeah, there's something about you.
So which one of you niggas was eating ass?
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere.
Let's go.
DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
Boy, I trust you and all, but I've been here before you. You remind me of pain, but I can't ignore you. After I met you, boy, I tried my best not to think of you. I tried such a silly game to play, to eventually just lose to you. Can I get another chance to hold you tonight? Come on, baby. Last when things were so right. Hold you, boy, with all of my mind. Just to let you slip away. I put my heart out to you, so now it's ain't for you. And though hurting you was never my plan. Trying to see what's in the cards for tonight. Boy, accept this as my plea. Felt a weight lift from my chest. Now that you know just how I feel, I held it in for far too long. I couldn't tell if this was real. Everybody understand how it feels to be hurt than to love again. Oh, no, you made it possible for me. That's why I'll give you it. Can I get another chance to hold you tonight? Come on, come on. So right. Hold you, boy, with all of my mind. And almost let you slip away. I put my heart out to you from now to day.
get it. Shout out to my boy Red Sings the Blues. Make sure y'all go over to his channel. Like and subscribe. We in the building. Let's go.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere.
Let's go.
DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
C'est pas possible cet amour. C'est incroyable. Tu me fais transpirer. C'est parfait.
So hard every night and day, and now we get to pay back. Trying so hard, saving up the paper, now we get to lay back. Working so hard every night and day, and now we get to pay back.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio.
And champagne kisses, hold me in your lap of luxury. I only wanna fly first class desires. You're my limousine. So elegant the way we ride. Our passion, it just multiplies. There's platinum lightning in the sky. Look, I'm living like a queen. This kind of love is getting expensive. We know how to live, baby. We're luxurious like Egyptian cartels. We're so rich in love, we're rolling in cashmere. Got it in fifth gear, baby. Diamond in the rough is looking so sparkly. Working so hard every night and day, and now we get the payback. Trying so hard, saving up the paper, now we get to lay back. Working so hard every night and day, and now we get the payback. The payback. The payback. Sugar, honey, sexy baby. When we touch it turns to gold. Sensitive and delicate, kinda like a tuberose. You know you are my treasure chest. It's pure perfect.
Melody, what's going on?
We kissing. You're my mister, I'm your miss. Gonna be until we're old. This kind of love is getting expensive. We know how to live, baby. We're luxurious like Egyptian cartels. Damn, Kuda. Now we get the payback. Trying so hard, saving up the paper, now we get to lay back. Working so hard every night and day, and now we get the payback. The payback. The payback. Working so hard every night and day, and now we get the payback. Trying so hard, saving up the paper, now we get to lay back. Working so hard every night and day, and now we get the payback. The payback.
Benny, what's going on?
Payback. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. We're loaded and we're not gonna blow it. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. We're hooked up with the love 'cause we grow it. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. We got hydroponic love and we're smoking. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. We're burning you and I, we're solid. We're so rich in love, we're rolling in cashmere. Got it in fifth gear, baby. Diamond in the rough is looking so sparkly. Damn. Working so hard every night and day, and now we get the payback. Trying so hard, saving up the paper, now we get to lay back. Working so hard every night and day, and now we get the payback. The payback. The payback.
T'es si jolie, c'est pas
Kuda,
possible.
we come over here to give you some relief, bro. We don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about having fun.
Yo, those dope boy Air Forces was nice, AM.
Hey,
No, it wasn't. Not bad. Jessica said, no, you gonna lose. You gonna lose, angry man.
Hold on, Black. Look.
Good throwback hustle.
And it's DJ Kuda. I want to say something with you and tie this in. And I'm going to go on the other side of the street on this one.
Let's do it.
See, DJ Kuda said that what I'm saying is a little outdated and shit. And that's a problem why a lot of y'all guys lose all the time with motherfucking women. Because you motherfucking guys out here are on this impression that what you see on the internet is brand new. These new words hypergamy and hypergamy are brand new words. They're brand new words.
People around you should really have nothing to say. Me, I'm just proud of the fact that you've done it your way. And the weekends here started it right. Even if you only get part of it right. Live for today, plan for tomorrow. Party tonight, dying to meet your girlfriends that you said you might bring. If they're the ones that tell you that you do the right thing. Houston girls, love the way it goes down. Atlanta girls, love the way it goes down. Vegas girls, love the way it goes down. But I gotta say, oh baby, why is this so familiar? Just met it already, feel like I know the real her. You must have done this before, this can't be your first time. We must have been here before, it's still fresh on my mind. You got that shit that somebody will look for but won't find. You must have done this before, this can't be your first time. They keep telling me don't save you. If I ignore all that advice and something isn't right, then who will I complain to? But the weekends here started it right. Even if I only get part of it right. Live for today, plan for tomorrow. Party tonight. You got your guards up, I do too. There's things we might discover. Cause you got a past and I do too. We're perfect for each other. Houston girls, love the way it goes down. Atlanta girls, love the way it goes down. Vegas girls, love the way it goes down. But I gotta say, oh baby, why is this so familiar?
What's going on, Cam?
Just met it already, feel like I know the real her.
Chaos, what's good?
You must have done this before, this can't be your first time. We must have been here before, it's still fresh on my mind. You got that shit that somebody will look for but won't find.
Sounds good, Red. We on for November.
You must have done this before, this can't be your first time. Cause to her I'm just a rapper and soon she'll have met another. So if tonight's an accident, tomorrow we'll recover. And I know I'm not supposed to judge a book by its cover. I don't want to be in the blind, but sometimes I Stevie wonder about her. And she with it if I'm with it and I'm with it. I know what makes her smile, but I won't know what makes her different. Or should I just be realistic? Lipstick on the glass, see, I know this ain't your first, but it's better than your last. You must have done this before, this can't be your first time. We must have been here before, it's still fresh on my mind. You got that shit that somebody will look for but won't find. You must have done this before, this can't be your first time.
What's going on, Mike?
Shower her with dollar tips. Shouted when and bought a whip. Guaranteed the city remember your whole name. You throw that hoe a scholarship. All of them ain't all equipped, and this saddens me. I see the pecking order. Quote unquote bad bitches work the whole flow. Those that get laughed at sit off in a corner like a lab rat. Nobody wanna. Niggas that are married don't wanna go home, but we look up to them. They wish they were us. They want some new trim. We lust for some trust. Now the both of us are colorblind cause the other side looks greener, which leaves your turf in a Boise state. Can't see or play other team cuz everybody has an addiction. Mine happens to be you. And those who say they don't souls will later on say to them that ain't true. All of them will have an opinion, but y'all know what y'all can do with them. But if you're unsure, I'll take you on tour to a place you can stick that in. Well, sitting here sad as hell, listening to Adele, I feel you, baby. Someone like you, more like someone unlike you, or something that's familiar, maybe. And I can tell that she wants a baby, and I can yell, girl, that you're crazy. Oh, what the hell? Nope, can't be lazy. Please be careful, bitches got the rabies.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more, because they might be slow.
Need more young children.
Damn, Kuda, why you doing like that, baby?
All right, what's going on? It's Player Talk Radio. It's DJ Kuda right back at the helm of today's show. Got a great show for you guys today. Good morning and good night to some. It's Player Talk Radio. We in the building, man. This is the third shift, late night after party. Got a bunch of things to talk about on tonight's show. Or this morning's show, whatever one suits your fancy like shit. Dig? Some are just waking up, some are just going to sleep. Starting the show a little bit late, kind of pushing the time back. But we got a lot of good stuff to chop up on tonight's show, man. We're going through a lot of crazy times out here in the world. Seeing a lot of different things on my timeline. And I'm like, okay, man, let me get on in real quick, So, it's 2020, going through a crazy election year. Also, going through, coming off of a COVID summer. Most definitely moving a little bit different this year. Make sure you like and share the video. I am shadow banned. Numbers are going to be low tonight, but hey, look, man, we're going to have a show tonight. Don't worry about it. We make up for it in the morning. So, like I said, I've been seeing a lot of different things on my timeline. A lot of different interesting things going on. I forgot this young lady's name. There was a young lady that they said that she was on Twitter. Now as soon as I went live, I done forgot the lady's name. God damn. But she said, I think she was on Twitter or Instagram, and she said something to the extent that, let me see if I can find her name. She said something to the extent, shout outs to DS1. Shout outs to my boy DS1. Hey, man. Shout out to my boy Bullis Gotti also. Shout out to DS1 and Bullis Gotti. All right, man, we in the building. She said something to the extent. Let's see. Let me see if I can. I know her name will pop up. All I gotta do is just scroll down. I know her name will pop up. She said something to the. Her name is Jamel Hill. And she said something to the extent that, you have black men out here basically fighting for patriarchy. She said something to the extent that you have black men out here fighting for basically patriarchy. And I got you, Red. I'll send you his email. She was talking a little bit about how, black men are fighting to, practice patriarchy. Like there's something wrong with black men trying to be the head of their household, For the few ladies that's in attendance here, I want to let you know, even though this is a male space, there is a value for some of you guys to listen to this content, but the thing is that you have to learn not to be offended by a lot of the things that you hear here and while you're here. So yeah, Jamil Hill, yeah. And thank you, DJ Moss. One of the things is man, step away from the feminist thought and the feminist mindset. It destroys women. It's destroying women, and in the next, next years that's coming is gonna destroy more women. And in those times where it's gonna get even more rough for women, it's going to get more rough for yourself if that is your thought process, and it's going to get more rough for a lot of women around you. And when it gets more rough for a lot of women in the future, take a wild guess who they're going to blame it on. Men. What's going on, Dallas Cowboys? I don't know why you're not modded up, but I got you, bro. They're going to blame it on men. They're going to say, well, men did this, and men is the reason why we don't have that, and men and blah, 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 blah. One thing I've noticed about women is that they don't give a fuck about other women. And it's very ironic to kind of point something like this out in the way that I'm going to point it out. Because, you look at a lot of things that, that we bring to the table and that we complain about. Or you just look at a lot of surface things like the hive mindset, how, women protect other women. But that's only for, short, time span. It's like a short gain. It's not really like a long-term gain. You have a lot of women here that will sabotage what is really meant for the future women. And the only thing that they pass down is, well, if you complain about it and blame it on men, you know what I'm saying? You can too get a short gain in the future. They really set up a lot of the women for the future to be fucked up with this mindset. And even if they, get a lot of the things that they want, their decisions that they make today will fuck them up tomorrow. And it's for monetary gain. All of you guys don't want to be on OnlyFans. All of you guys don't want to be subject to just sex. Sex is a business. And you get traded in eventually because you have this thing called youth. You have this thing called beauty, and it fades, and it's not the way it used to be. There's a lot of things going on in the world today, and you gotta pay attention to where you're putting your energy and what you're putting your energy into. Also, that feminist mindset does not protect your children. And it also keeps you in the workplace. So there's a lot of things going on. Now, one thing I've been harping on for a long time, or just for a good minute here, I think it's BGS that posted this. It was a post where he was saying hard times bring men to this space. And hard times definitely brings men to this space. You got a lot of guys that were simps. Women, what they do is they burn disposable men in a revolutionary act of group hypergamy. And even the guys that would once serve as stepping stools or stepping stones for you, or guys that would have treated you the way that you would like them to treat you, they end up turning to social media. Social media kind of makes a lot of people transparent. It makes a lot of people it shows, a lot of people, what a lot of people think. It shows how they think and things like that. A couple days ago, there was a brother that was on this podcast. He was talking about monogamy because now, with a lot of crazy shit going on in the world, the topic of monogamy is starting to, rear its head. And one thing that he asked, he was saying that, and I have the interview here, we'll go over it. But one thing that he said that stood out, he said, ladies, if sex is going to be a chore for you, why do you constantly push monogamy on men? Because if you don't, watch out or pay attention, fellas, women will act like the only reason why they're having sex is because it's something that men want. We did it because of the man. Women will say, well, I turned to OnlyFans because it's something that men want. We did it because of the men. When women get a chance to use their logic, what they like to do is they like to tell half-truths. And to a certain degree, they know how to ride the fine line because they can get away with telling half-truths. And there's a fine line between half-truths. You got sayers and you got naysayers. Another girl posted, because of WAP, what have we learned, ladies? She was saying 27-year-old Cardi B is worth over $8 million, married, and is an amazing mother, yet men hate her. 25-year-old Megan Thee Stallion is worth over $3 million, educated as fuck, AF. A woman's motivator, yet men hate her. She says men hate women who love to party, but hate going to parties with no women. She also said that men hate women who have sex, yet want to have sex with women. She also goes on to say that men hate independent women, yet hate for their own woman to be dependent on them. She goes on to say that men hate women who dress provocatively, yet cheat with women who wear hoe shit. She also goes on to say that men hate with a passion women buying whole houses and cars with OnlyFans, yet they are the main consumers. Make it make sense. What do you conclude from this? You see, there's a lot of half-truths. There's a lot of things that are being said that needs to be unpacked that women can just downright say, and it is not the truth. It could be, further from the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, it's great, and what a time to be alive and be in a space like this where you can actually get the truth raw and uncut and straight lace, no chase. You know what I'm saying? Straight up barbershop talk. So let's go over this, podcast of this young brother talking about what he feels about monogamy and sex and things like that. And also, let's get into the mindset of a lot of guys that, do white knight and pander to women. And what are some reasons why they are turned off from women? And we'll be in this space with a lot of, a lot of their ideas and things like that once they start taking the red pill and start waking up to the truth, which will be the cause and the spark of a lot of more arguments in this space. Stay tuned. It's Player Talk. Let's get into this podcast. Let's go.
I am not allowed, based on our marriage laws and the contract we've signed with each other,
right,
to have sex with anybody else.
Right.
So these urges that come, I have to share them with the one person I decide to spend the rest of my life with.
Right.
So that brings me back to my soundbite.
Okay.
Right. I don't understand, and this is what we can discuss. As a woman, because I don't I don't want to say it's a man versus woman thing, but a lot of women do complain, oh, my husband's always on me. Why is he always on me? If sex is going to be a chore for you that you don't really want to do, why do women constantly push monogamy on men? If you know that you...
Because in today's age, marriage is more of a money grab than what it's meant for. Let's get it.
You don't want to have to deal with him all the time just wanting you. Why do you push monogamy on men?
Well, who's to say I pushed anything on anybody? Like,
well, we
if
know
two
that you pushed
people-
monogamy on me.
I pushed monogamy. I forced you to get married to me?
Time out. I didn't say you forced me to get married, but did you not say to me that you wanted to be engaged and you wanted to be married before you lived with me? You didn't say that?
I want $1 billion. That don't mean I'm going to get it. I
But-
can want
but I'm
something,
asking,
but not...
You right now you
Nobody-
dodging.
Oh, wow. His wife chesting up right now because she's already in a secured position. Oh, she chesting up right now because she's in a secure position. I want $1 million, but then I didn't force you. Now after the fact. Okay. All right.
Nobody pressed you to do it. Yes, is that something I wanted? Yes, it was. But
But if he didn't, my bad, I'm eating a mango, y'all. If he didn't, what would you have said? If he didn't marry you, and dudes are like, well, you're going to have to wait 5 years before I even think about marrying you, which, fellas, I advocate for. That motherfucker better be around you for like 5 to 7 years. What's going on, Cut? She better be around you for like 5 to 7 years before you even think about marrying her. Even then, she still don't know you. You still don't know a motherfucker for 5 to 7 years? You mean to tell me that you should throw everything you work for away for somebody that you know for like 2 years? Get the fuck out of here. All right. Here we go. We'll get back into it. Shit.
Lie now
So
to
you're
the
gonna
people
say-
because we talking about sex?
DeVal,
You're going to
DeVal.
lie now to the people?
DeVal, knowing...
Kadeen,
as
you didn't want
strong-
monogamy?
Of course I did.
So then why are you avoiding the question?
That's not avoiding the question. I'm saying, does that mean because I want it and I request...
So now, you see what she's doing? She's trying to turn the argument on something else so she can buy time to think of a liable answer to get through the question. Watch.
requested that you were going to deliver it? Like, nobody pressed you for that.
Talking about, you just said you wanted it and requested it. Do you not hear yourself?
I can make a request. Is the request going to be granted?
Am I
That's
not?
up to
am
you,
I?
bro.
Am I not granting you monogamy?
You are granting it to
So
me.
this is my question.
Look
This
at
is my
you
question.
always. Look at your boy. Look at your boy.
This is my question.
Look how she's trying to change the
if
subject.
you wanted monogamy,
Okay.
why would you want monogamy if sex is a chore for you? That's the question. You're avoiding the question.
I'm not avoiding the question, but at first
Still
you said
hasn't answered the
women
question.
or in general me specifically are pushing monogamy on somebody. Okay, yes, that's something that I wanted, but I didn't press you for it and be like, DeVal, I'm gonna hold a gun to
Time
your
out.
head to propose to
So
me.
time out. Do
Also,
women-
let me finish.
Right, cut.
Also, I don't feel like I was adequately prepared for
Answer the question. We're not telling you if you were prepared for it or not. You push for it. So, goddamn.
marriage. And I've said that before, because if I knew that marriage and monogamy was going to involve me trying to meet you where you were at sexually for years to come, then I probably would have reevaluated it if I wanted to be monogamous anyway.
So that's fair, but we're not even talking about.
What the hell did you just say? If I would have known that sex and all this, she just answered the question. If I would have known that sex would be looked at as a chore, then I probably wouldn't have been. Oh man, y'all, if y'all married and when y'all get into an argument with your woman and this is the route she goes to, you better start talking to a lawyer from now. Just keep him on retainer. All right.
About marriage. Let's even talk about dating, right?
Okay.
Two people are dating. Typically in society, who asks for exclusivity first, a woman or a man?
What's going on, Fasting?
Thank you. That was my whole point. See, you were going all over the place. If women typically ask for exclusivity first, then when they get exclusivity, say, he always on me, he always want to have sex. Why are we asking men for exclusivity if we do not want to participate in sex at the same level as men? We have to think about what that does to a
I hear
man,
that.
and I don't think that conversation is being had.
Okay, I agree. And that part I agree with. Yes, that women are typically the ones that will ask for the exclusivity. I get that, yes. But what I'm saying is, me as a woman, I don't think that I was necessarily prepared or in the mindset to know that. It's almost like once you get into it, then you're like, oh shoot, like this is what I'm going to have to keep up with.
I get that.
Us speaking as 36-year-old people know that now. Had I known that at 26,
I get that.
I would have to contend with that. Even in the dating realm, then it might have been something I would have reevaluated.
So now let's go back to what you asked me. You said to me you never pressured me to get married. In 2007, we were living together, right? You said you no longer wanted to live with me and shack up with me because you wanted to be my wife, not my girlfriend.
Right, because I wanted to know where
that
the relationship was going.
That don't sound like pressure to you?
It sounds like me voicing where I see my life going.
Wow.
It sounds like me saying this is what I would like. You can decide to meet me there. If not, we can reevaluate what exactly we're doing.
Okay. So that's not a passive ultimatum. Even if you don't view it as pressure, that's not a passive ultimatum. Mental gymnastics, number 1. And mental gymnastics 101.
Would I call it pressure per se? Not necessarily pressure.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It is pressure. But you don't want to say it's pressure. What about being engaged?
You might have felt pressure.
What about
there
being
was no
engaged?
pressure behind it.
I said, we don't got to rush to get married. You said, I don't want to be engaged longer than a year. Is that not pressure?
That's me voicing my opinion about it.
Sounds like pressure to me. So you say you want to be engaged, I get engaged. You say you want to be married within a year. We do that. We get married, then you make it seem like sex is a chore to your husband. Once again, I ask the question, why do women who push forth monogamy on the man they're dating then get overwhelmed when that man who tries to provide that monogamy to you, why do you get upset when we're trying to be what you want us to be? You don't want me to be with no one else, right? Right? I'm asking. This is a serious question.
Yes, absolutely.
You don't want me to be with no one else.
Absolutely.
So if I decide that all this testosterone I have, I want to give to you, why is this so overwhelming now? This is what you asked for.
Again, 26 and 27-year-old Kadeen was like, okay, here's the natural succession of life. You graduate, you're working, you meet somebody, you guys are dating. You want children.
Yes.
I want children.
Yes.
We don't want to wait too long or too late to have children.
Yes.
Though now a lot of people are waiting until their 30s to have children.
And I understand why.
And we at that time felt like, well, we're doing everything in this natural succession that the forces that be have given us this timeline. However, I did not realize that after having children, after, career changes, all of the turbulences that we've been through in life, that was going to have a direct effect on my sex drive.
All right. Now, this is the thing. You have a lot of female dating coaches out here. I ain't gonna say no names.
Girl, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
That will, will tell you certain steps onto how to get men, what to do, how to play them out of this, how to play them out of that, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of, she's lying fasting. We already know that. If I was him, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know, Bob. I don't know. That's a red flag right there in a marriage. Don't believe that there ain't no red flags in marriages. Y'all be thinking that it's just with dating. No, it's in the marriage also. The game never stops. It never ends. Constantly, especially for men. Now, this is the thing. You have a lot of dating coaches out here, like She-Ra 7. Shit. I should have, you said my volume is lower? Can y'all hear me? I should be loud and clear. I'll turn my microphone up just a tad bit. Y'all gotta check y'all phones and stuff and make sure everything is on point. Is my volume low? One or two in the chat. Is the volume low? You said, oh, okay, I'm loud and clear. Okay. Yeah, y'all gotta check your devices and see exactly what's going on. Okay. So, okay. What's going on, Torrance? Thanks, Mike. Okay. Thanks, DJ Moss. All right, so like I was saying, like you have a lot of thanks, Don Philly. Like I was saying, you have a lot of female dating coaches that teaches you how to secure the bag or teach women how to secure the bag. And a lot of female dating coaches are, they're having a hard time teaching today's women how to do certain things because entitlement, self-aggrandizement, and ego really don't mix too well. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of people that are not getting married. You have a lot of guys that are not, that don't want to get married. Mentally they do, but they're not getting married out of fear. And you have a lot of women that are ruining it for future women. And like I said, the women of today really don't have the femininity to pull off half the stuff that they're trying to pull off. It's a different day and age. And, things have changed. And like I was saying before, what you have to understand is that life and the life that is going on today has taken on a different set of legs. And you have, like I said, a bunch of female dating coaches. Now, there was a dating coach, I mentioned her earlier on the second shift. Her name was Nicole Michelle. You had a lot of women out here that were taking like femininity classes, trying to teach today's woman about etiquette. Stop rolling up J's, sit with your legs crossed. This is a salad. This is a salad fork. Be nice, be gentle. You gotta tell women to be nice nowadays. Just be nice, be pleasant, be welcoming, shit like that, right? A lot of those women, if they were getting sold out by a lot of the women that they were teaching, and a lot of those women try to revert back to the whole quote unquote get the bag rhetoric, secure the bag. And a lot of them, they use quote unquote marriage for what they believe is for, which is literally securing the bag. Getting this man, lock yourself in, which is a form of security, and getting what you can. Use what you got to get what you want. And you have a lot of dating coaches out here like Obsidian that covered the articles about how like 1/3 of women came out and said that they were using men for dinner dates. Like they would literally go out with men that they were unattracted to and using them for dinner dates. And pose the question, why would you go out on a date with a man that you're not attracted to? Now, in real life, without looking at articles and shit like that, we all know that 1/3 of women on that particular topic admitted to using men for dinner dates. But we all know in real life it's more like 2/3. And it's a little bit more, but I would say 2/3. And everybody at some point got some type of free meal at some point. So let's not pretend like, oh, well, I pay for everything every single time. Nah, that's not true. Getting back into this particular topic, like I said, you have a lot of guys that were on the side of women now slowly, because women, you give them an inch, they take a mile. You gotta, they don't listen to themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you have a lot of guys now, they can't even bypass their own, they're just natural common sense to overlook some of the stuff that women are saying these days, And I used to have a segment on my show. I'm going to start bringing my segments back. I'm going to start revamping and changing things around here on Player Talk Radio, we have the king simp of them all, a guy that I actually really respect because he got in the game when it was lucrative. He said a lot of heinous shit with a straight face, and we know the jig. You know, he don't really believe half the shit that he's saying, but this is his bread and butter. So the simp daddy of them all, Derrick Jackson, has seen this clip, and let's see what Derrick Jackson has to say about it. Let's check it out. Let's go.
Because I don't want to say it's a man versus woman thing, but a lot of women do complain, oh, my husband's always on me. Why is he always on me? If sex is going to be a chore for you that you don't really want to do, why do women constantly push monogamy on men? If you know that you don't want to have to deal with him all the time just wanting you, why do you push
First of all, why is Derrick Jackson still in his car? Why is it? Hold on. First, wait. Before we get into this, why is this nigga still in his car? Like, we don't know if he has legs. We don't know if Derrick Jackson has legs. He stay in his car the whole time. Why are you? Well, if it made you rich, I guess. Why is the nigga still in his car? Okay. All right. Let's get back into it. Shit.
Well, who's to say I pushed anything on anybody? Like,
well, we know that you
people,
pushed monogamy on me.
I pushed monogamy. I forced you to get married to me?
Time out. I didn't say you forced me to get married, but you
try to flip it. I forced you to get married to me?
Did you not say to me that you wanted to be engaged and you wanted to be married before you lived with me? You didn't say that?
I want $1 billion. That don't mean I'm going to get it. I can want something,
asking,
but not...
You right now, you dodging the question.
Nobody pressed you to do it. Yes, is that something I wanted? Yes, it was.
Right, Fashion.
But you didn't press me. Are you going to lie now to the people because we talking about sex?
DeVal,
you're going to lie now to the people?
DeVal. Knowing
Kadeen, you didn't want monogamy?
Of course I did.
So then why are you avoiding the question?
That's not avoiding the question. I'm saying, does that mean because I wanted and I requested that you were going to deliver it? Like, nobody pressed you for that.
Talking about, you just said you wanted it and requested it. Do you not hear yourself?
I can make a request. Is the request going to be granted?
Am I not granting you monogamy?
That's up to you, bro.
So also, let me finish. Also,
what's going on, Nappy?
I don't feel like I was adequately prepared for marriage. And I've said that before because if I knew that marriage and monogamy was going to involve me trying to meet you where you were at sexually for years to come, then I probably would have reevaluated it if I wanted to be monogamous anyway.
Now let's go back to what you asked me. You said to me you never pressured me to get married. In 2007,
what's going on, Precious?
We were living together, right? You said
that's
you
true.
Wanted to live with me and shack up with me.
Underrated. What's going on?
Not my girlfriend.
Right, because I wanted to know where the relationship was going.
That don't sound like pressure to you?
It sounds like me voicing where I see my life going. It sounds like me saying this is what I would like. You can decide to meet me there. If not, we can reevaluate what exactly we're doing.
Okay. Additionally,
would I call it pressure per se? Not necessarily pressure.
It is pressure. But you don't want to say it's pressure. What about being engaged?
You might have felt pressure.
What about being
engaged?
There was
no pressure behind it.
I said, we don't got to rush to get married. You said, I don't want to be engaged longer than a year. Is that not pressure?
Hi, my name is Mark Ford, and this is one of my clients,
Derrick,
Tory,
you're getting paid on YouTube. Derrick got commercials. Hold on, y'all. God damn.
That's me voicing my opinion about it.
Sounds like pressure to me. So you say you want to be engaged, I get engaged. You say you want to be married within a year. We do that. We get married, then you make it seem like sex is a chore to your husband. Once again, I ask the question, why do women who push forth monogamy on the man they're dating then get overwhelmed when that man who tries to provide that monogamy to you, why do you get upset?
See, ladies, if your husband don't buy you a helicopter with Gucci airbags, he really don't like you. If he doesn't fly you out to Dubai on the first date, that's not your man.
When we're trying to be what you want us to be. You don't want me to be with no one else, right? Right? I'm asking. This is a serious
Right,
question.
yes,
You don't
absolutely.
want me to be with no one else.
Absolutely.
So if I decide that all this testosterone I have, I want to give to you, why is this so overwhelming now? This is what you asked for.
I did not realize that after having children, after, career changes, all of the turbulences that we've been through in life, that was going to have a direct effect on my sex drive.
Interesting. Very interesting. And shout out to y'all who tagged me in this, asking me to give my thoughts. I'll put the link down below or tag them or something like that.
People don't tag him and shit. He goes looking for it, by the way.
So y'all can check out the full episode. I'm only going to judge off the snippet, so if there's more conversations or something like that, I don't know about it, but just based on this, my first thought was this. I thought there was a lot of emphasis on pressuring to marry, pressuring into monogamy, pressuring this, that, and the other. First, let me say this. There's a difference between a woman that is pressuring you and a woman that is setting a standard. Pressure is like trying to coerce over and over again, repetitive begging. Or, repositioning of something that they've already asked, you've already said no to. But by the sounds of what she said and the fact that he didn't refute it or anything like that, it sounds to me like almost like whenever you go to like a car dealership, you're interested in buying a car from somebody, they may let you test drive it for free, and that's cool. But then at some point they may say, you know what? No more test driving, no more enjoying this car. The price of this car is $100,000. That's not pressure. That's a standard that's being communicated to you because you have every right to go ahead and walk from point A to point B if you want to, or go choose another car for, $20,000.
Car salesmen and car salesmen and car companies do that. Why? Tongue twisted. Car salesmen and car companies do that, by the way, to secure the sale. Pressure.
Or something that's more budget friendly for you. But if you want to continue enjoying that car, the price is whatever it is. That sounds more like where she stood, and that's what I hear a lot of whenever women are saying that their standards are X, Y, and Z. But a lot of resentment comes from, I think, from guys who don't understand growth. And the price you pay for loving a woman that is growing is needing to adjust whenever these standards come up. These things are being communicated, and it's not quite what it was whenever y'all first began. But it's indicative of a woman that's learning more about life, learning more about herself, and she's acting on that. But if she really loves you, she's going to do what this woman is doing, Kadeen is doing in this situation, and say, hey, I'm going here with my life, I'm going here with my spirituality, or whatever the case may be that the standard is coming to protect, and I want to bring you with me if you want to come. But I didn't get pressure from that. Second thing that stuck out to me was how he characterized monogamy as something that was not really his choice.
You're gonna be on the girl's side. Smart man. Okay.
in just one of the choices that's on the table as far as he's concerned. So think of it like this. What if you heard a guy say, y'all women out there, y'all be pressuring us and pushing us, to be heterosexual, but then whenever we be with you, you don't want to give up the cheeks that much.
Sick of your commute to your voice lesson?
Oh, and this
Cancel
nigga got
the commute and check
commercials
out
out the
Listen
ass. He
Lesson
getting
Based
paid,
connects
y'all.
students to-
Much. You're going to be like, well, I'm going to be like, whoa, wait, what did you just say? First off, what are the alternatives? And at the point of marriage, which they're at, from what I can tell anyway, at the point of marriage, why wasn't this just as much of your choice as it was hers before you even met her? But maybe that was just a wrong word choice or something like that. Who knows? I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Because the biggest takeaway was the conversation around sex whenever she was talking about, maybe I wasn't ready for marriage whenever we first began. I didn't know these things were going to affect my sex drive. And it could be just me, but what came off was that he was still caught up in a lot of frustration and maybe some of the words that she used or something like that, but he totally missed the opportunity to hear what she was really saying, which is, as time has gone on, as we've gotten closer, as I've gone through life experiences, not only my sex drive, but the things that impact my sex drive has drastically changed. And that's what happens with a lot of women. I've been in that boat of men who have had somewhat of a cultivated ignorance based on our sexual experience before marriage. This is one of the drawbacks to having sex before marriage, by the way. Not even being religious. This is strictly practical, because we set the tone for relationship sex with the kind of sex we was having whenever we were single, which was meaningless sex. Meaningless being just strictly physical, just a release. I'm horny, you horny, I'm attracted to you. So boom, we about to get it on. In your singleness as men, we can have meaningless sex for our entire life, no matter what our relationship status is, and we're fulfilled. However, women are different. Women can start off having meaningless sex after a couple of drinks or a couple of dances or a couple of weeks of dating, conversation, and that's cool. But then whenever they get close to you, there are different things that impact them, like the security that they feel, the safety that they feel, life experiences, of course, how trustworthy you are, how affirming you are. Not saying things like, you basically pressured me to marry you. Those types of things matter. So a woman needs, in a serious relationship, she needs about 90% of meaningful sex, which is more like an exclamation mark to all of her emotional needs already being met, instead of the entire communication of sexual desire and passion. Like, this is more of an exclamation mark, icing on the cake after the fact. And by the way, it's much better than meaningless sex, fellas out there. But a lot of women need that more in a real relationship, and sometimes they don't have the correct words to articulate it or something like that. And this is where I feel like this is a solution right here. This is why I feel like guys will really benefit from listening to understand, instead of just listening to debate, listening to ridicule and play little jokes because you're pissed off that, she was cool with one type of sex in the dating phase, and I've only had one type of sex my whole life, but here she is with different needs and evolution of her needs and things that are affecting her outside of us that affect her sex drive and her ability to give me her. First off, you got to get rid of your entitlement, man. You got to get rid of your entitlement and understand that sex is meant to be an emotionally engaging, a very intimate process, not just something where you just give her your testosterone. So I thought this was a great opportunity that he kind of missed in this particular conversation. Nonetheless, I felt like overall, this was authentic. This was raw. I know a lot of people have the misconception about marriage that it's just as lovey-dovey the entire way through as it was whenever, you're exchanging vows at the altar, but it's not. It looks like this. So I totally appreciate them and how they're using their platform. Go check them out. I'll link them down below. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts. What do you think down in the comments? Let me know. I'll let y'all later. Y'all be good. Peace.
All right. So like I said, and this is the thing with the male dating coaches that pander to women also. You got women that when he talks, they kind of, what he said. They don't really go into it that deep. Because it's one thing that males that we do that women don't really do is we use logic in a way that they wouldn't use their logic. You understand what I'm saying? Not saying women aren't logical. Not saying they're not smart or don't have common sense. No. What I'm saying is that he will over-articulate something and is not quite what they're saying, but it passes. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why women gravitate to him and his message, because it passes. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, some women might feel like that, even though she necessarily don't feel like that. But she's like, you know what? Well, that makes sense. And it passes. You know what I'm saying? So, what's going on, GMT? So, this is a head scratcher right here, man. This is a head scratcher right here, man. What are y'all thoughts? And this is what I'm saying. It is pressure. And a lot of dudes nowadays, they walk away from that. They're like, look, man, I don't know you, bitch. I'm not trying to give up everything I work for you. Who are you? Look at Jeff Bezos. You know what I'm saying? Even though that was a great deal, to tell you the truth. He done tripled up. But look at Jeff Bezos. Look at, Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Also, I did a show on this, which should be up on Anchor soon. I should be uploading it right now. I need to go get the SD card and upload it. But I covered a little bit of the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation. Now, the day before yesterday, I was going to do a story on it, but I was just waiting to see what everybody had to say. Tory Lanez did a Instagram live around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And he was talking about it from his point of view. And to show you how flip-floppy women are. Now, all of a sudden, I believe Tory. I believe Tory. When for like a whole 2 months, when it was just Megan's side of the story that came out, I believe Megan. I believe Megan. Megan is right. He's a piece of shit. I believe Megan. Now Tory Lanez came out after 2-3 months, said his side of the story. Now it's all of a sudden, I believe Tory. I believe Tory. So what does that let you know? Social media tells women what to think. The woman that actually posted this podcast. Well, not the podcast, but the screenshot of the podcast. Give me 1 second. I gotta sneeze. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. The woman that posted this says she believes she agrees with the guy. She agrees wholeheartedly with the guy that, you know, men are pressured. So if if you're pressured into monogamy, but sex is going to be quote unquote a chore, you know what I'm saying? You know, that was a really good question. You know, it was a really, you know, decent answer. You know what I'm saying? You said he had 250K watching on that Instagram. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people were waiting to see what he was going to say. Because last time he dropped an album basically stating what he was going to say. And where Megan messed up is that she actually made a statement. So his lawyer should be able to eat that up. No problem. So, like I was saying, you know, she shouldn't have made that statement, man. But he came back out and made his statement, you know, on the situation. And, you know, like I said, you know, he sounds a little bit more put together than she does. His story kind of checks out a little bit more than hers do. But she said she was sitting in the front seat, but when they got pulled over, she came out of the back seat. So it's weird. But let's check it out. Let's check out what Tory had to say about the situation. Let's get it.
I do see when people are getting at her, and there's times when I'm like, damn, like, do I help her or do I speak up and say, yo, don't talk about her, whatever the case is? But if I do that, then it's like I'm coming off like I'm guilty. And then if I say something about having remorse, like I would like to, or saying something about certain things, it's like I come off like I'm guilty of something that I didn't do. So I had to be quiet on certain places. Now, I need y'all to really take this in and understand like how this works at this point. When all this starts happening, LA Times, okay? This is put in public information. LA Times puts out an article, and in the article they say, you know, this is the initial report. 2 sources close to the investigation said that she got cut by glass, and she said that she got cut by glass. So then it's like, people see that, okay, hold on, they're saying on the initial police report with Officer Santiago, whatever his name is, you can go look this up, this is on LA Times. That's when it gets to this point where it says, okay, yo, they reported no gunfire wound in her foot. They just reported a woman with a foot injury. So you gotta understand, like, this is what's in their initial police report. Fuck all the Instagram, fuck the other shit. This is just what's in the police report. So you gotta understand, like, I'm getting to a point where I'm like, wow, I'm looking at this and I'm like, wow, like, at the end of the day, like, maybe some people might see this, maybe some people might not. It gets to academics, it gets to academics, it gets to Hollywood Unlocked, it gets to certain places, right? And she comes out with this tweet that says, keep talking and I'm gonna stop sparing you. It's like, my love, I have not been on the internet for 3 months. And then 30 minutes later, she just goes on live. And it's like me telling you, yo, keep talking, my nigga, and I'm gonna slap you. And then I just slap you. It's like, you didn't do anything for me to slap you, I just slapped you. So it's like, who was talking to who? Who are you saying to keep talking to? I don't understand. Whatever, it gets past this point, and it gets to a place where now, she says, I'm gonna stop sparing you, whatever the case, she gets on live. Now, because it got on academics that there was no gunfire wound on the initial report, everyone starts going to her page. Again, she starts reacting to certain things. Now, I'm gonna say one thing. I'm not getting mad at her or whatever it is, because I understand that she is dealing with a lot. Like, when it comes down to, you gotta understand, she lost both of her parents, and I do sympathize with that. I lost my mother, and when I lost my mother, I realized, like, when it comes down to, when you lose a parent, you could be highly susceptible to people around you that are giving you parental guidance or things that feel like parental guidance, to believing that it is parental guidance, and you go with it. That's happened to me. I've been at that place where I've listened to a lot of people that led me down the wrong road because it felt like parental guidance that I should have been getting from my mother or my father, that at that time wasn't around, or whatever the case is. So now it gets to this point now, whatever the case is, boom, she comes out and she goes, listen, you guys and, you know, all this extra shit, this nigga keep talking about me. And I'm in the back, I'm over here watching this like, yo, what did I say? I didn't say nothing. I said nothing to you. I said nothing. This nigga keep talking about me, bro. And so, you know what? Now we just gonna do it. This nigga Tory shot me, bro. This nigga shot me. He shot me. She gets into it, she gets into it, she gets into it, she gets into it. This nigga shot me. She starts breaking down the story. And I want y'all to pay close attention to how she breaks down the story, okay? Really pay close attention. She breaks down the story and she says, yo, I'm arguing. I'm in the car. I'm arguing with this nigga. I'm tired of arguing with this nigga. We get into a heated argument. I'm tired of arguing with this nigga. I get out the car. This nigga get out the car and he starts shooting me. For no reason, he starts shooting me. So boom, then the cops pull us over and da-da-da-da. Hold on, let's take the first facts back for what she just said. So you mean to tell me that you're in a car with a person and this person is arguing with you? This person has gotten you to a place of like, yo, I don't even want to be around you. Like, I'm above this, I'm out of here. You get out of the car because the heated argument is so heated, and then this person gets out and shoots you in both of your feet, and you jump back in the car? Why would you jump back in the car with a dangerous man who just did a dangerous crime to you, who did this criminal intent to you, and all this? Why? Why would you jump back in the car? Well, yo, then the police pull us over, and I see, you know what I'm saying, we're all black in the car, there's a gun in the car, so I don't even want to be like, you know what I'm saying, I don't want nobody to get in more trouble, and I'm trying to protect this man. I'm trying to protect this man because at the end of the day, it's niggas getting shot out here. She then throws the black card at me. I'm trying to protect this black man. My love, nobody ever reported that you got shot but you. So how were you trying to protect me? At what point were you trying to protect me? At what point? Like, you know I got a child, you know that these type of situations, even an accusation, is something that I can't even be playing with. I don't even play with my life like that. So why would that, that to me just doesn't make sense. Okay, cool. Yo, I lied to the cops, I lied to the doctors. Let me tell you why they saying there's glass in my feet though. Because I lied to the cops, I lied to the doctors, I lied to this, that, and the third. Ladies and gentlemen, I need us to really understand what she's saying here. You mean to tell me that these medical doctors that are in an ambulance that work on site injuries 24/7 for all day, that have to know every type of on-site injury, the specifications on the type of on-site injuries, so they can treat it right? You mean to tell me you lied to these people and they just treated you for glass when you had a bullet in you? If that's what you're saying, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say they were dumb. You mean to tell me that the cops who were called for a gunshot in a Suburban or whatever the car was, found that same Suburban and found a gun in it, see you leaking, and didn't check you for bullet wounds? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say they were dumb. You then further said, yo, I'm at a cotton mouth like a motherfucker smoking on it. You then say, oh, well, I was trying to protect this black man, so I never said nothing. I didn't want them to shoot me. I didn't want them to kill me. Okay, but when me and Kelsey and Quan were over there being questioned, you were in a stretcher. No one is going to shoot you in a stretcher. You had plenty of time to tell the cops that you were in danger. You had plenty of time. I'm not protecting somebody who just heinously shot me after a conversation that we just had. My mind is not on protecting you. I'm bleeding from my feet. I'm thinking about protecting my own life, and I'm in danger. Why would you not say that with 2 feet bleeding from 2 bullet holes, from what you're saying? I don't understand that. And then there's this whole narrative of, you know, like, I didn't want to put this black man on you know, I didn't want to get him in trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm protecting this man and he keeps talking. And so now, you know, he keeps getting his media team to start doing certain things to make me look incredible and to smear me. And to make him look good and to make it look like I'm not. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, have I been around in the last 3 months saying anything? Have you seen in the last 3 months one article that made me look good during this? One? Have you seen it? You haven't seen it nowhere. Because at the end of the day, my PR team is not out here playing with my jeopardy of my life and freedom. Y'all are doing this for the internet. This is my life. I'm the only person with the case. So at the end of the day, when you sit here, y'all, like, I'm not gonna jeopardize my son, even if I know, regardless of what I know. It will come to light in the true issue with that. I have no issue with that. But I need y'all to understand, like, I'm a human being, bro. Like, this shit hurts, bro. Seeing my friends, people that I had on quarantine radio, be people that were just like my real, like, at least people I thought were my friends, like people I thought were like cool people, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, everybody just shunned me. I showed everybody love at the top of the year. Everybody was on quarantine radio, hee hee ha ha ha. And the second y'all have an accusation, not even evidence, niggas just come bash me, I'm somebody who just, I don't get a say, then I understand. Sometimes the way I move is unconventional, you know? And I came to a place where I was dealing with so much just talk and heat and just people coming at me that I made music because I was like, this is how I can speak through what I gotta do. This is how I can, we get so mad about artists making songs about the same thing, money, chains, and cars. So when a nigga comes out and says his true passion, puts his true heart, his emotions, the pain that he's dealing with his baby mother, his child, when a nigga goes and does that and pours his emotion into the tape, or what, he wrong? I'm wrong? I get shunned off. They took me off of every single playlist. They took me off of every playlist. They didn't want my story to come out. They didn't allow my story to come out because it came off insensitive. I came off insensitive to people. Now I want to speak on this. I don't ever want anybody to ever think that I've been insensitive to Breonna Taylor. I marched 9 days straight in Miami for her and George Floyd. I would never, bro, I've mourned this woman as well. And everyone said, listen, we're mourning a black woman today and you dropped an album? How dare the disrespect? Guys, let's bring this back. That day that I dropped that album, my mom, that was her birthday. And that was also the day she died. So I was also mourning a black woman, my mother. That meant a lot to me. My name is Daystar. I'm her youngest son. That meant a lot to me. And all I was doing was giving a truthful album about what I'm going through. And I thought that people were going to be able to hear it and feel me, but they didn't do that. And I don't expect, you know, everyone to just jump into my side because at the end of the day, I didn't deserve that for the way that I handled this. There's been insensitive things that I've done and I apologize for, as far as me not talking to y'all, addressing y'all, coming to y'all sooner and saying, yo, bro, I ain't do this, my nigga. But y'all gotta understand the reason why I wasn't able to do that. Once they made this an actual thing, I immediately called the lawyer and was just like, yo, what can I do here? Because there's times I was like, I'm gonna just say the whole story right now. They need to know. No, you're not allowed to talk. I will handle that for you in the court of law. So at that point, it gets to a standpoint where it's like, you know, my bad.
And that's what his lawyer should have told him, because that's what a great lawyer tells his client. Don't let out any statements that can be used against you in a court of law. And speaking of somebody that did that, Megan did that. So we'll go over her story, and you guys can make the decision who you guys think is telling the truth. Let's get it.
My shit dries on my. But look, it gets to a point where it's like, I'm sorry that right now, like, this is getting me a little riled up. It's just like, I'm a human being, bro. Like, I feel what you niggas feel. I go through the things that y'all go through, bro. Anybody on this comment list, anybody watching this right now, if you have ever been at a place where somebody has, for the day, just been like, yo, fuck you, or somebody just hit you with a bad comment and niggas are going at you, or any celebrities that have been at a place where niggas are just coming at you, imagine just going through that for 3 months straight, just niggas, just, and you know that you're a talkative nigga that will say, nigga, nah, but you have your hands tied behind your back because legally you can't put anything else in jeopardy, because it's not about Instagram at that point. It's about the well-being of my family and the mother of my child and my child. And at that point, I had to make a decision of whether or not this was more important, or Instagram likes and understanding of this, or whatever case was more important. Like, I've never been a person that's I've never been a person that's not expressed how he feels. There's things that I feel today, and I want y'all to understand something. Through every single thing that I'm going through the judge or not the judge, the accusations and the charges of 22 years and everything. I keep a smile on my face. Why? Because I know what I know. I know what I know. And at the end of the day, I'm not afraid of certain things because I gotta be strong for the people around me, dog. I have to be. Because they can't see me weak right now. They can't see that. I can't allow, my fans can't see me weak right now. I can't allow them to do that. And I'm not a weak person. I pray to God, this whole experience has got me so much closer to God and made me understand certain things about certain people and how they gonna operate when something happens. And it made me realize this is how people operate and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is another thing I wanna address on, and I don't care who looks at me, how they look at me. Like, my point of this is not to make y'all start bashing her. It's not to make y'all start bashing her. When she's bashed, I don't feel good. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like, damn, bro, like this whole
y'all do know she put out a tweet like, this nigga crazy for real.
Situation in itself is causing this girl mental trauma, bro. That's still somebody I care about. I do not want to see her like that, bro, ever. I don't want to see her like that, bro. It is what it is. And if nobody looks at that how they look at it, bro, it is what it is, dog. But I never want to see her weakened or her put down or her whatever, because then it goes against exactly what I'm talking about. How am I going to advocate for protecting black women if I'm doing something to bash her and bring her down? All I'm trying to let y'all know and understand here is just the facts. It's the facts of what y'all got to understand. I can't allow at some point, it's just like I was waiting for my court date so I can say something, and when I finally said it, or when the court date finally came, I finally am here and I'm being able to say what I have to say. And so if I'm coming off in any kind of way that's not the way that you want, I apologize, but I had to get this off my chest. And so it just is what it is. The truth will come to the light in the court of law. If y'all don't believe me, you don't believe me. It is what it is. If you do, you do. But I really just send prayers and love to her camp. I send prayers and love to the people around me, and I don't want us to be beefing. I don't want y'all to think that this is a Meg versus Tory thing. I'm not beefing with her. I'm not beefing with nobody. I don't have no, like, I'm chilling, bro. Like, with all due respect, I'm chilling. I want to get back to myself. I'm not going to stop. When y'all see me at the club and I'm chilling, I'm partying, when y'all see me, if I come back with quarantine radio around Halloween, that's because I want to have fun. I want to still be the person I am. I want to still spread light. And the last thing I want to say before I get out of here, and it's very important to me, and I didn't say it at the starting because, you know, it would have been whatever, but I want to say it now. The whole situation with Nigeria and the things that's going on with Nigeria right now are crazy. I'm sending 100 prayers over there, and I want to raise awareness for all of my celebrity fans to understand what the whole SARS movement and all that stuff is going on. They got people that are in the government that are just like just randomly, because they're governed by the government, can randomly just go out on the streets and just do shit to people, rob people, punch up your kid, all kinds of wild stuff. And this is going on right now in Nigeria. And I feel like it's something that I didn't want to be insensitive to, because at the end of the day, like, I'm on live right now with 200,000 people. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like, I'm not going to be insensitive to the fact that somebody else is going through something, regardless of me going through what I'm going through. Everybody, please bring some awareness to SARS. Please bring some awareness to the things that are going on in Nigeria. And let's do whatever we can do to help build Nigeria and bring our people back, because that's the motherland. That's where we all come from. In some sort of way, in the bloodline and the ancestry, that's where we all come from. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm gonna let you.
So he had to play the political game also with it, you know, with Nigeria and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just funny, man. What's going on? What's going on, Ism? James in the building, man. James Keel's in the building. What's going on, bro? He said even the risk of facing prison time for a MAGA will still be on bending knee. Where's the jagged edge music in the background, man? Shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy. And women heard that, and all of a sudden, overnight, oh, Tory. I believe Tory. You know? Like I said, if you want a full breakdown of it, I want you guys to go over to Anchor and check it out. I will have that up by within the next probably half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. I will have that up so you guys can check it out. I go into a little bit more detail about his album sales, even though him being blackballed Also going to Megan going on to finding success within those 3 months. That he was quiet. With Cardi B, twerking and dancing to WAP. Also, going a little bit of detail about Cardi B having a birthday party, and Kendall Jenner. No, not Kendall. Kylie Jenner. The woman that allegedly, this argument was over, was there also. And also Megan Thee Stallion's best friend, who it was believed that was in a relationship with Tory before Megan was in a relationship with Tory. So basically she probably did this to get back at him because he wanted to protect her best friend. The story could go anywhere. Her friend probably pulled the trigger and the shard kind of hit the ground and you shot me or whatever. Or, well, since you want to be with that bitch or protect that bitch or not call her out, then we're going to say it's you, So a lot of stuff could be going on in this situation and stuff like that. So, and then also I kind of go into the legalities because technically, despite what happened with the story, she did state that it was glass that was in her foot. The doctors said they pulled out bullet fragments or bullets out of both of her feet, her hooves. So what I'm saying is, they might go off of what's on paper. The judge is going to read the police report. The judge is not, of course they might be on social media, of course, another story's going around, but they might have to go what is with what's on paper. They might do one of those things where it's like, oh, well, that's what happens when you lie to the law. You lose cases. And that's literally what happens. But let's hear her side of the story. And you guys let me know what you guys think. And if who do you believe is wrong in the situation? So let's get it.
Like, I'm so over this shit.
And mind her accent. She's from Texas. I'm sorry. So.
And y'all gotta know, I am the nicest, the most calm, just cool ass woman. Like, I don't be fucking with nobody. I don't do nothing to nobody.
I'm a cool ass woman.
But y'all motherfuckers really dragging it. Like, I tried to just be cool. Stay out the way, because at the end of the day, I'm really a real bitch. Like, I'm from Houston. I'm from the motherfucking South Side. It ain't like let me go run and tell my business to the motherfucking internet. Let me go run and tell my business to the police. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been that type of person. Like, but I'm not gonna let y'all keep playing in my face. And I'm not gonna let this nigga keep playing in my face either. So, since y'all hoes so worried about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I tried to keep the situation off the internet, but you dragging it. You really fucking dragging it.
I got you, Lou. It'll be up soon.
Motherfuckers talking about I hit this nigga. I never hit you. Motherfuckers was like, oh, she mad because he was trying to fuck with Kylie. No, I wasn't. Like, you dry shot me. Like, everybody in the car, it's only 4 motherfuckers in the car. Me, you, my homegirl, and your security. Everybody in the car arguing. I'm in the front seat. This nigga in the back seat. I get out the car. I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This nigga from out the back seat of the car starts shooting me. You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that. When the police, because the people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came because the neighbors called the police. This did not happen at Kylie's house. This happened damn near back at the house I was staying at. I was just trying to get home. We was 5 minutes away from my spot. The police come. I'm scared. All this shit going on with the police is shooting motherfuckers for anything. The police was literally killing black people for no motherfucking reason. Soon as the police tell us all get out the motherfucking car, the police is really aggressive. You think I'm about to tell the police that we niggas, us black people, got a gun in the car? You want me to tell the laws that we got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up? Nigga, I'm scared. It's a fucking helicopter over us and some more shit. Why the fuck would I tell the laws somebody got a gun in this car and this nigga shot me? So I can get shot, you can get shot, she can get shot, he can get shot. I ain't tell the police what happened immediately right then because I didn't want to die. I don't want the police to shoot me because it's a nigga with a gun in the car. I'm leaking, I'm bleeding. Motherfucker, somebody, I'm lying, bitch. Did I pay a helicopter to come over me and record my feet leaking blood? No. How the fuck I'm gonna fake that? I didn't tell the police nothing because I didn't want us to get in no more trouble than what we was already about to get in. The fuck? I get to the motherfucking hospital, the police bitch being so rude to me. Well, what's going on? Like, da-da-da-da, you're being detained, da-da-da. Ma'am, I'm being detained, I'm leaking. But I'm still not saying what happened. Shit crazy. The motherfucking doctor, the police finally let me go. I ain't go to jail. Them 3 motherfuckers went to jail. I get to the hospital, the doctors do x-rays on my feet. Oh, ma'am, you got bullets in your feet, got bullet fragments in your other foot. I'm thinking the doctors is the police, so I'm still trying not to tell them, like, nah, I didn't know I got shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. Like, I've never been shot before. I don't have to lie about that. Why would I lie? You want me to be a bad person so bad, and y'all motherfuckers want to believe the lie before you believe the truth. Stop trying to come on the internet acting like a black woman, a grown-ass black woman, really got any reason to be lying on another grown-ass black man when all the shit fucked up going on in the world right now. If you really want to tell the motherfucking truth, I've tried to save this nigga. Even though he shot me, I tried to spare him. And y'all motherfuckers is not sparing me. That's crazy. That's fucked up. I go through so much shit on a daily basis anyway. Then to have to get on the motherfucking internet where I'm just trying to make my music, do my shit, pop my shit like the bitch I always been. And I'm trying to save niggas. And y'all on the internet talking about, oh, bitch, you ain't get shot. Oh, bitch, you this. Oh, free Tory. That nigga not in jail. He not in jail because I didn't tell the laws what happened as soon as it happened. And I should have. I'm smart.
Uh-oh.
I didn't have to spare that nigga. I don't have to spare nobody, but I did. And I'm done. Y'all asking where people at? Why ain't nobody saying nothing? Ask them why they not saying nothing. I haven't talked to the same people. Y'all worry about where they at. I don't lie. I don't lie. I don't have to lie. Ask that nigga why he not saying nothing. What the fuck he gonna get on here and say? Yeah, I shot her. Why? Tell him why you shot me. No reason. Stop fucking lying on me. Stop fucking acting like black women is the motherfucking problem. Stop acting like black women is aggressive when all they be doing is speaking the motherfucking facts and you motherfuckers can't handle it.
What the fuck?
Stop spreading lies. Stop getting on the internet acting like this shit your motherfucking diary. Stop lying on people.
What?
Truth motherfucking is, bitch, you shot me. You scared to come tell everybody that you fucking shot me, and you got your whole fucking team on the internet lying, trying to cover your motherfucking ass. And I'm tired of it. Stop doing that shit. Stop dragging me, and y'all motherfuckers don't even know what really motherfucking happened. Y'all niggas wasn't there. Y'all motherfuckers be so quick. Oh, but bitch, you a dry snitch. Oh, da-da-da. Who? You niggas talk more than bitches do. You niggas gonna tell on other people quicker than a bitch will. So don't ever play in my face like I'm wrong. Y'all niggas don't know no code. Y'all niggas don't know no loyalty. I don't even know where half you motherfuckers be from on the internet. Stop playing with me and don't play in my face no more. Okay?
Oh, man. So imagine that being unhinged in the car. Imagine that being unhinged in the car with all the fingers in your face. You shot me. You know, imagine that being unhinged. Oh man, shit, crazy, man. So, yo, like, what is the like? His lawyer gonna eat this up. His lawyer is going to eat this up. You said men are worse at betrayal. He said, what's going on? You said she's a whole goofy bitch out here. Damn. Well, you know, I mean, it's to be determined. You know, you never know. Tory could be lying. Never know. But his story checks out. She said that she was in the front seat. She got out the back seat of the car. You know? And then if you were outside and somebody just shot you in the foot, why would you get back into the car? That's a pretty good question also. Also, you know, I don't know. You know, yeah, I go more deep into it. I will be on for a little bit longer. I gotta put some stuff up on Anchor. It is Wednesday. Thank you guys for kicking it with me, man. You said that's the you said that last part was the manosphere. Yeah. I mean, yeah, dudes do gossip like women, man. Ain't no shame or no lie about that, you know. I don't know what to tell y'all. So we covered a whole bunch of stuff. Covered the woman that was talking about feminism and how guys wanted to. What's going on, Kwasi? We talk about how she talked about how guys, black men specifically, wanted to practice patriarchy. We heard a man argue with his wife, talking about women pressuring guys for marriage, and we got Megan Thee Stallion here, saying Tory Lanez shot her, and you heard his side of the story. You know, like I said, I read on BGS's community tab. I think it was BGS, that hard times are gonna draw men to this space. You know, and you kind of 3 different topics that kind of shows you what a lot of guys are saying. And women, you can't be mad at us. Men shouldn't trust women like that. What's going on, Ty Dan? Women know how women are, and women don't even trust women like that. Women know how women are, and women don't even trust women like that. So they can't feel no type of way when you have women, telling, fibs in, different areas of damn near almost kind of everything. And all of these have half-truths in them, by the way. I want you guys to really understand what a half-truth is. Like I said, a lie makes its way around and around and around way before the truth get a chance to get up and put its pants on. So it'll be telling. We'll get to see. So you have a woman saying that black men are fighting for black patriarchy, which black women never experienced black patriarchy. You have a woman saying that black men, that women don't pressure men into marriage. Also had Derrick Jackson come on and, add on to her sentiment in his own simping way. You got Tory Lanez, explaining his side of the story. And you got Megan Thee Stallion saying what she's saying on her side of the story. So it's up to y'all. Thank you guys for tuning into tonight's show. Been on for about 2 hours. Thank you guys for tuning into the live show tonight. I will be uploading some stuff to Anchor. I'm going to put my Anchor channel here in the chat. I want you guys to go over there and follow for some new and exclusive content. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I got to go over and basically work out over there. Also, I'm going to be having some stuff going on Patreon soon, but I got to basically put what I'm doing together before I can even get the Patreon popping. So I got a lot of different things in plan, in store. I've been planning a lot. As you guys see, I've been working on a lot of different things. I'm up late and early. Early bird gets the worm because he didn't go to sleep. So let's get it. It's Player Talk Radio. You know, in the future, dude's gonna have to go MGTOW. I mean, that's really, you know, if they're not following y'all, they gotta go their own way, man. So I'm gonna play a song on the way out for the MGTOWs. And let's go. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get it.
Welcome to Player Talk Radio.
Hey, yeah.
With DJ Kuda, the hottest DJ in the manosphere. Let's get it.
What's going on, Art? It's for the MGTOWs.
I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. I'm walking away. Oh, to find a better day. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. I'm walking away. Oh, to find a better day. I'm walking away. Sometimes some people get me wrong when it's something I've said or done. Sometimes you feel there is no fun. That's why you turn and run. But now I truly realize some people don't want to compromise. Well, I saw them in my own eyes, spreading those lies. And well, I don't want to live my life. Too many sleepless nights, not mentioning the fights. I'm sorry to say, lady, I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. I'm walking away. Oh, to find a better day. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. I'm walking away. Oh, to find a better day. I'm walking away. Well, I'm so tired, baby. Things you say, you're driving me away. It's better than a powder, baby. Don't listen to the games they play. I thought you'd realize I'm not like them other guys. 'Cause I saw them with my own eyes. You should have been more wise. And well, I don't wanna live my life. Too many sleepless nights, not mentioning the fights. I'm sorry to say, lady, I'm walking away. No, I'm walking away. Troubles in my life. Troubles in my life. Oh, to find a better day. I'm walking away. Walking away. Troubles in my life. I'm walking away. Better day. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. Troubles. I try to show you, baby.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere. Let's go. DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
May